If you want it, you can have it, but you gotta learn to reach out there and grab it. 'Cause everybody wants some love. Shoot it from the stars above.
Do you have more pictures of your thumb than your loved ones? Well, well, help has arrived. Carey Schumacher, she's here. She's going to have some tips to keep your memories in focus. Now, you are the owner of Barefoot Memories,
right.
And you and I have worked together down at Petco Park doing some stuff for the Padres, so good to see you again. Glad you could come in. Okay, so you have a list of kind of a to-do list to do it right. And the first thing you say is start out with a good camera.
Yeah, you have to have a good camera.
Okay, but I'm a cheapskate. I'm a cheapskate, right? I want a good camera for the best price. Is that possible to do that these days?
You can spend, well, depending on what a good price is for you, but you can get a really good camera for $700, $750 at Costco. Their websites have really good deals.
Yeah.
Just got to get that camera that's the SLR where you can change out the lenses.
Oh yeah, like one like this big guy right here?
Okay. You've had a point and shoot where you push the button and then it takes the picture.
Oh, that's mine. And I thought it was a good one. It was like $300 or something, and I thought it was like over the top. But no, this is the kind that takes the really good.
Yeah, you push the button, it takes a picture right then, and there's not that delay.
Do these come with instructions?
Well, that's what I'm for.
Oh, I got you. You have these DVDs. We're gonna talk about the DVDs in a second, but we're gonna talk about shooting tips next. Or is that in the DVDs that you have?
Both, yeah.
Okay, shooting tips. Now,
the best is
where do we start?
Get the good camera. Read the manual. It does come with instructions. It's best to read it.
You know me. You know me, don't you?
Every woman's the same. They're just like, I just want to push the button and have it take the perfect picture. But it helps to read the manual. But when you're outside and you want to take a great picture of like your kids, find some open shade where the person is standing in shade, but there's nothing above you but open sky.
Okay.
That's the best light for pictures.
Okay. You're standing in the shade, but there's nothing above you. Like you're not literally standing under the tree limbs.
Exactly.
That sounds to me like you're going to need to do that in the morning or in the evening.
Right.
So morning sun, evening sun.
Yes.
Good. Okay. Or not in the nighttime evening, but like somewhere before
Those last 2 hours before sunset.
Sunset. Open shade. Different angles.
Yeah. The best. Instead of shooting somebody straight on, try going way down low and shooting up, or get up on a chair above them.
How
it's just
can you
different
make me
angles
look really skinny and blonde?
Oh, blonde. That's what Photoshop is for.
Okay, got it. Okay, zoom in for details.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of. If you look at pictures, if you see a lot of just nothing in the outsides, try zooming in and just capturing like one finger or a sandy toe or a sandy thumb with your kids at the beach. Yeah. Because those toes are not going to be that tiny forever. It's really cool to get a shot of some little detail that's going to be gone in a year that you'll remember. You'll look back on it 10 years later. Oh my gosh, look how cute little toe was.
You know, it doesn't have to be like the person framed with like the house in the back or whatever. Yeah. In fact, now that you mention that, I took a picture of a friend that I was surfing with one time, and all I did was take a picture, this sounds kind of funny, but of him waist down.
Yeah, that's perfect, exactly. That's just like the screenshot they just showed.
Yeah, he was looking out toward the water, and it was like sunset, and it was really just a nice shot of like half surfboard, wetsuit, sandy feet.
I love those. Those are the ones that bring out emotion rather than the perfect picture, where you look at it and instead of it being the perfect posed picture, it hits you more in the heart than
interesting. I remember that picture, and I'm trying to remember other pictures, and I can't really. So that one was okay. My biggest challenge is when because I love to take pictures, and I fire off a million pictures with my little cheap camera, right? But I get some good ones with it. But once I get the good ones, I seriously have no idea what to do with them. How do I get them printed? What do I do with them?
The best thing is to put them onto your hard drive on your computer and have them in a folder somewhere where you can find them. Okay. And then go to mpix.com. It's mpix.com. Yeah. And then you just open up an account. It's free. You sign up with your email address, and then you point their website to your folder on your hard drive and just say upload them. Yeah. And then you go through your pictures and say, oh, I want that one, and I want this one, and I want that one, and then you just order it, and they show up in the mail 2 days later.
Okay, so you have to kind of put like your credit card number on there or something and pay for them that way. Is it expensive, or is it just kind of normal?
No, it's really affordable. Like these, $10. And this is like mounted on the board, and
$10 for that? That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, to have it printed, I mean. Yeah. To have it printed. And that's really beautiful. Obviously, you took that one. And so they're just off, frolicking in the water there.
Yeah,
so
it's best to get a really good printer, because if you go to some place where, like, the 15-year-old behind the counter is tweaking the color settings, probably not going to get consistent results.
Yeah, when you're wondering if he's finished 9th grade algebra, you might think, okay, not so much. Tell me about these DVDs that you have right here.
These are great DVDs for parents because, like, you never read the manuals.
Right, yeah, true.
And so many moms email me and say, I want to learn to take good pictures. Should I go to a community college class? There's nothing out there. What should I do? These are DVDs for moms and dads and anybody who wants to learn how to take better pictures. And my friend Mira walks you through taking the perfect picture with your camera, how to zoom in on little details.
Okay. And then one of them is called Refuse to Say Cheese, and then Beyond the Green Box. What is Beyond the Green Box?
The green box is the setting that everybody uses on their camera that's just the green box. It's full auto. So there's others. Yeah.
Whoops. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'm sure you don't.
Okay.
But there's so many other powerful settings that people just don't know how to use, but you can get such cool results.
And you have a mom's workshop in May? Okay. And
yeah, Mira and her husband Brian are coming down here. She's like world-renowned wedding photographer.
Yeah, and I don't know if you know this about Carey, guys. She also shoots for ESPN. She's like a big-time shooter. She goes down and shoots for the, Major League Baseball and such. So anyway, Carey, thank you for coming in.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. It really does make it seem a lot easier now that you kind of, put it into more simpler terms for those folks like myself. Thank you, and we'll keep in touch. We'll keep in touch. That's cool stuff. Okay, coming up, we're looking into the future of real estate in '08 and learn what to watch out for if you're in the market to buy or to sell a home right here in San Diego. Really, really interesting topic. Plus, he's on the top dog on American Idol. We're talking live with Randy Jackson about tonight's big premiere. Stick around. We'll be right back.